What's up, guys? Today is Thursday. That means it's Snap-on Thursday. You know this truck is loaded to the gills, so let's see what Kevin's got. You guys, come on. Well, this thing is absolutely full of tools this week. And I know you're always fussing, talking about you ain't got enough tools, but
I do now. I got them all the way to the floor.
Look, guys, he's got tools lined up all the way down each side of the truck. It's crazy. So, I got to see the big gigantic wrench set in foam. Yeah. You got to show us that. I know you'll see that. That's 38 pieces of snap-on
7mm to 25.
Golly, that's a nice.
A quarter to an inch and 5/16.
Jeez. So that foam is available in two colors, right? Gray and then
gray and red.
The red.
That is, as far as I know, that is what they've changed it to completely.
That is an awesome set, dude.
Everybody likes it. I've sold a good bit of them.
Holy cow.
Did get in, which, yes, there is.
Ooh.
Alive.
Alright, so there's no way that's going to be 80 foot-pounds. Surely.
Just 40.
Just 40.
40 foot-pounds. And then what's it say? 46 pound a manual.
Yep. That's good.
You're not going to be pulling.
If that would have been 80 foot-pounds, they would be a ton of broken off 10mm head bolts.
It'd be repair centers.
You would be selling the crap out of some bolt extractors for sure. So the quarter's 40, and then the long neck and the others are 80 and 3/8. So, holy smokes, at the knives up here.
No, that one is probably one of my favorites.
It's different.
I like orange and blue though.
I do too. Love some orange, and I like blue. Different fixed blades. You know, I had one of the guys tell me, we was actually talking at one of the tool shows, he's like, man, you know, I never paid attention to the knives that were on the snap-on truck.
Look at that blade, sort of.
That's mean looking right there.
This is one of my favorites. I just think it looks evil.
Oh yeah. It looks serious. But he was talking about the knives. He never looked at them on the truck. I'm like, what? I was like, dude, the Snap-on truck probably has some of the coolest selections of knives that you've ever asked for.
Good variety.
As you can see, there's no shortage of knives or flashlights on a Snap-on truck. So be sure to take a look at them because they got some really, really cool knives.
Oh, that's got their whole shelf.
Oh yeah, look at all these old lights up here. And I got a confession to make. Man, that green looks really, really good. So I got a confession to make. I bought this exact pen from Kevin. And it's cool. Like, the lights are neat, the laser's neat, it shoots light out of like the little clip, it shoots light out of the tip, it shoots a laser out, it's got a red light on it. But that's not the coolest part. Kevin told me, he's like, if you'll get one of those, you'll fall in love with the way it writes. And he's spot on, because that is the best writing ink pen you will ever put in your hand. Like, crazy how great that thing is.
I let people write with it and it sells itself.
Yeah,
when they write with it.
Now it's expensive. They ain't no. I mean,
yeah.
Even if you got Elon Musk
like,
money,
oh, no,
$80 is a lot of money for an ink pen, because most ink pens, you know how it is in a mechanic shop, right? Like if you leave it lamp, somebody's getting it. It's gone. So you got to be a little careful with it, but they're bad to the bone, boys. Don't sleep on them. They're expensive, but they are bad to the bone.
They are worth it. Out of the 1/4 inch stuff, and of course power tools and foam get you in the raffle for the box, so try to bring in as much of it as I possibly could.
Yeah.
Polishers have done really well. So nice to have them in a few different colors.
Sure. A little something different going on.
A lot of my shops, like guys, are different colors in the shop.
Yep.
And then that keeps all the tools stay how they're supposed to be separated.
Well, that's kind of how I started off doing, and then, you know, like you'd need something, and he only had it in green, or he only had it in orange, or whatever. But it is what it is.
Franchisees across the pond, they get purple. I wish they'd bring purple to us here stateside.
That's a really nice set right there. All punch and chisels in here, and a foam set.
It's a little bit. It's the half set of the big.
And then he's got the big boy. You guys can see here.
Maybe
so this one
glared.
has a ton of stuff in it, and a double flat. Also a chisel holder, which is really nice. So, speaking of this, to me it looks like it's a lot of wasted space. It looks really cool, but here's the thing I want you guys to consider if you're looking at a toolbox. So obviously Kevin's got this one over here on a Raffle, and it's a really nice box, 55-inch box, color smoking. You know, it's a great looking box. But when you start figuring up your cubic inches on your box, a toolbox is kind of like a house. It's cheaper to add the square footage by going with a 2-story. Adding depth to a toolbox is your easiest way to build value. So if you don't believe me,
the 30-inch deep will come out to the edge of that.
Yeah. So you can say you're going to gain 3 more inches by going there. But when you figure out your cost per cubic inch of toolbox real estate that you have to use, I did the math. When I bought my box, I checked Snap-on, Matco, Mac, and I believe I even got a quote from, you know, another toolbox manufacturer that's not a tool truck brand, but it's a very nice toolbox.
Yeah.
You start adding that up, dude, I'm telling you, 30 inches is where it's at. You know, or if you can get bigger, if they got a 31, when you start breaking that cost down per box, per square inch, it's amazing how much adding a couple of inches to the depth of your box will add to the overall storage of the box.
Just make sure you got room in between the wall and your lift.
Yeah, lift, yeah, that's true. Because it is unreal when you start comparing those specs. So,
well, when I went up to the Epic, I could sort of be at the front of the car. I could open up the drawer, and I could sort of. It was a close. Yeah, it was a close fit.
So you guys, if you're in the toolbox market, be sure to take a look at that. So last week, somebody did ask, how do they get in the raffle for the toolbox? So Kevin's doing this strictly on his route. It's not a Snap-on thing. It's not a regional thing. It's not a flyer special. So
people do 4-wheelers and stuff like that. So I'm sort of feeling it out. I just started with something that I had in my stock. So I didn't end up with like a 4-wheeler or side-by-side or something like that. But it's mostly anything in the foam. Anything in the foam, new power tools, new air tools, socket sets. I mean, we showed inside the box last week. It is slapped full.
So you buy anything in the box or anything in foam or power tool, and it puts you in the raffle.
Oh yeah.
So you could buy a tool that you needed and end up winning, winning the whole freaking thing. So pretty sweet. It's a good deal for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, general.
Oh yeah, those things are great. I love these sets in this case like that. It's perfect to throw in your truck and go somewhere.
It's underneath the seat.
Yep. I've got the one like this. It's about this size, but it's just all, you know, all sockets. It's got quarters and metric standard and ratchets and extensions. Like, they got tons of these too. Like my favorite one's the big one. And I actually lost one of my sockets, and I had you order it, you know, and it was a weird size too. It was like a 15 of all things to lose. You know?
That's the common. I ran across a 14 deep swivel this week.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said he was working on. Maybe a lawnmower or something like that is what he was working on. I got a lot of 15s because a lot of transmission shops. So.
See, you know, I worked in, you know, I did a lot of diesel work, you know. I mean, this was out at the farm, so it had to be on some piece of equipment, you know. That's what was surprising me when I was like, which one of those is missing? It ended up being at 15, so. And probably, if the truth's known, it's probably somewhere in the field where it got broken down.
Right.
So it is what it is, right?
I got service truck drivers that'll fall off the back of their truck on the side of the road, and they find what they can. It never happens in the daylight though. It's always,
yeah, that was my deal.
dark.
Like I was gathering everything is dark. You do the best you can.
Yeah.
Those tear off microfibers is a great thing too. If you guys have never used tear off microfibers, these things are great. You don't ever have to worry about them being contaminated. They're clean. You rewash them.
Racks behind you.
And got a really cool dispenser for it. That looks really good, the way that bar kind of holds over that.
And it's got the rip.
Yeah, because those two, you know, those are, they're not hard to tear off, but like you can't just do it on a regular roll because they'll keep spinning. But that's a really good product too. Nice.
Ooh.
Lots of stuff today, boys. I know I've seen the battery charger back here, or the battery boost box.
Yeah, that's the jumper.
That's a Hoss right there.
It's heavy.
That's really nice.
But it is dependable.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Is that just 12 or is that 24?
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay.
I've sold a bunch of them, and I don't have too many problems out of these at all.
Yeah.
There for a while, those maintainers. I think they had something with the motherboards on those. I'm pretty sure they have that problem fixed now.
Right. Man, you don't realize how valuable a battery charger is that can do battery reconditioning until you use one. And they are spot on, 100% worth every penny.
I had a bunch of batteries just sitting out at my house, and it reconditioned a few of them. Saved one on one of my cars, about a $400 battery, so it paid for itself first time I used it.
That's a good looking thermometer right there.
Yeah.
Great looking logo on that. Nice.
I think I raffled off the light. I had a light like that also that I'd raffled off.
Lots of goodies today, boys. Well, I got to get with Kevin. I got to pick up a few things. We've lost a 10 millimeter mid length, which is always fun.
Semi deep, right?
Yeah, I need a semi. I'm gonna start putting air tags on those things. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here and talk to Kevin about some other stuff I need. And like always, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Check over here for merchandise, cool tools, and discount codes down here. If you're not subscribed, take your finger and click that button. You guys have a great week. See ya.